Oh yes folks, back out on another serious stealth camp. Serious. You know what I'm talking about. Right. Welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, folks. Oh yes, it's Saturday night and it's another stealth camp we're going to do tonight, guys. It's just started to rain and I've only got my bivvy, but I should be okay where I'm going if I can get in there. A friend of mine who goes out walking with his dog told me he was walking around there the other day and there's two containers that's open, you know, like the big steel metal containers. So hopefully I can get inside one of them, get the bivvy laid out and have some shelter from the rain, because I think it's going to rain a bit heavier later on. I'm just hiding behind these bushes at the minute. Saying that, mind, it's not a really good hiding place, because there's about 10,000 people in them flats could be looking out and they could recognise me. That's just the way it goes, mandingos. Where I'm looking at getting is straight over that road, through them gates. There's like some security gates, but they've been knocked down. So once the coast's clear, straight through them gates and then up into this location. It's like there used to be a pub there, like a pub restaurant, and it's been pulled down, so it's like a demolition site now, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. That's where I'm looking to get. Yes, like I said, apparently there's two empty steel containers there. So I'll bring you legends back when I get over this road. Hopefully I don't get spotted. Oh. That's where I need to be, over there. Just waiting for the coast to be clear, guys. You know it makes sense. Just standing here now, pretending I'm looking at my phone. Normally works. Oh, well then, let's get over. Nothing to say here. Just a fat lad running onto a demolition site. However, this is the way of the Mandingo. Oh my God, look at the state of this. Plenty of houses around, so I've got to be careful. However, I think it's going to be pitch black in about 45 minutes. The old Winnie Mandelas. Why I'm fit. Anyway, that's where the pub was. That's obvious. Where all the rubble is. The old Barney rubble. These are the two containers I was told about. Let's have a look. See if we can find a spot. I should have really brought the tent, to be honest. That's pretty filthy in there, but I've camped in worse. As you guys know, the Biffa bins was a lot worse than this. However, have a look at the other one. See what it's like. See, I could put that door down. That wouldn't be too bad. Put the door down. I thought the door was shutting on us there. Put that door down. Bivvy on top. That'll do. I think the other container looked a bit better, if I'm being totally honest, guys. Let's have another look. I wish that was full of beer. That would be some video, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think this one's a bit better. So what I might do is I might grab the door from that other container, lie that down there, I'll leave that door open. I don't want to get locked in. Put my seat there, lean up against the wall. That'll ding dang do for this man dingo. What's that? Let's check that out. That's like an old truck, like an old trailer off the back of a truck or a lorry. The old lorry McMenemy. It's being used to store some seating. Do you know what? I think I might go in here. That'll come in handy for later on. I need to get over. Right guys, I'm going to jump in the back of here. I think this is the best spot. I'm going to find a way to jump in the back of here. There'll be something I can put down, climb over. I'll bring you back in a couple of nail Sudakas. Ricey girls. Right, that'll do for me to step on and climb over. Rice. So here we are, my fansexuals. I've just cleared a nice space for the old bivouac to go down the middle. I needn't set my seat up tonight. Plenty of seats, so that's where I'm going to be sitting. Yes. I hope it does start lashing down with rain later on. I think it'll be nice. Just sitting in here, listening to the sound of the rain, having a wasky. Oh yes, a nice little chest warmer. Talking about chest warmers, I've got a lovely bottle of wasky, just a half bottle of single malt wasky to enjoy tonight. That's been kindly given to me. So stick around for Aussie World Famous, the wasky review. I've got some lovely food to cook, a nice meal. Oh yes, I'm going to enjoy it, guys. Something different on the Blot Outdoor Show. Stealth camping in the back of an old truck trailer or lorry trailer, whatever you want to call it. Alrighty, I'm going to get my bivvy set up. I'll bring you legends back in a couple of minutes. Nice. Cheers, guys. Oh yes, guys, time to show you my setup for tonight. I'm just on my second can dingo with Thatcher's Haze Outdoors. However, let's get straight on with the main course for tonight's Scrandingo Mandingos. I have got 2 lovely smoked haddock fillets, and it stinks in here already. Inzy Morgan, when I wake up with the packaging being in the old bin diesel, it's going to smell like a tuna fish's fanny. You know what I'm talking about, guys. With that, I am having some golden vegetable lysicles, kindly given to me from my good friend Uncle Bensky Bates, International Playboy Bunny Borrow Insurance. British gas price are far too high, and lifetime achievement awards for the rich and famous after party people in the house of Love Shack, Baby Shark attack on Bondi Beach, and Australian Rules Football Club biscuits very nice to your face. From the 18 game changing rooms and sports directors, chips with salt and vinegar on and curry sauce mandingos. Oh yes, you know what makes sense. Hey mate, sell us your jawbone. Right. However then, what snacks have I got? Jammy Father Dougal's back in town. I took them out in the last camp and I didn't eat them, so waste not, want not. I've got some randoms, you know, some nice sweets for later on. I've got some German pepperoni, you better believe I have. I've got a peppered steak, video nasty, and some Brown's Biltong, traditional flavour. Link in the description, guys, for Brown's Biltong. Click that link, that'll take you through to their website. Remember to use your code MANDINGO for your discount. You know, makes sense. What drinks have we got? Let's have a look. Well, I've already told you, I'm on the Thatcher's Haze Outdoors. I'm on my second can dingo at the minute, guys. Oh yes. I've also got a nice bottle of red wine, Argentinian red wine, Malbec. This one is Trevento, the old John Trevello. You better believe it. Whiskey. It's not quite half a bottle, a little bit less than half a bottle. Smokehead Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. I've definitely reviewed this before, but a legend by the name of Adam Gooch. Cheers, Adam, my man friend. He was kind enough to send me this whiskey, so I'll do another review. Nothing wrong with that, is there, guys? Stick around for the review later on. You better believe it, guys. I've got a good old Jurgen Coffee, caramel capadingo, Inzy Morgan if I fancy it. I might not. When I'm stealth camping, I just like to get out of Dodge City. Well, guys, I think that's it. As far as my food and drinks concerned, my sleeping quarters, I'm in the Alp kit, bivouac, a quick look inside. I've got the foil mats down, as you can see. Berghaus sleeping pad, cheap, Gillette, 3-season sleeping bag. It's not as cold at the Winnet now, it's starting to warm up a bit, and I'm sheltered in this lorry trailer. Yes. Okay, the Mandingos, that's it. I have covered everything. You better believe I have. Cheers. It's proper rocking all over this. If the trailer's rocking, don't come knocking. You better believe it, Mandingos. Right, I'm going to chill out for a bit, put my camaraderie on charge, bring it back in a few minutes. Right. Time for a little snackaroni, guys. German pepperoni. This is from Morrison's. I didn't have time to go to Aldi's the day. Aldi's is good, but you normally can't get everything you need. And I fancied some Thatcher's, so you can't buy them in Aldi. So I went to Morrison's and I was in a bit of a rush, so I just got everything from there. But these are only like 99 pence. German pepperoni, there's like garlic, chilli and paprika in there. The old Papua New Guinea rega. Not bad at all. Perfect for a snackaroni when you're camping. Like I've said before, It doesn't matter how full your bag gets. Definitely when you're going for like a proper wild camp up in the mountains and that, when you want to take plenty of luxuries, your bag can be chock-a-block and you can still always squeeze a couple of packets of meat in. You will slide away, give it all you got. You can always slide a couple of packets of meat in. Liam Gallagher, if you bought them from Wish. Aye. Not bad. Oh yes. This is the life, guys. You cannot whack it. Cheese mandingos. Can you hear this rocking? Ooh. I'll have to be careful because it'll topple, because I'm a big lad, 16 stone, the relaxed muscle. You wouldn't think, would you? I used to be a bodybuilder back in the day. Why, I'm some Schwarzenegger. Oh yes. Lovely jubbly is the sea in the deepest forests of the Congo. Oh yes. Well, I've walked. I'm going to sit back, chill out, eat the rest of this, drink the rest of this, and I'll bring you legends back, and I think there's some more shite to talk about. That won't be long, because I've got plenty of shite to talk. Right. Oh yes, cheers mandingos. I am balls deep now with my 4th can of Here's Outdoors. You better believe I am. Not a bad drop, quite nice. I did want just the normal Thatchers, but I had none left in Morrison's. So the Here's one, it's just as good. Well, while I've got your attention, may as well answer a little question. Loads of people have been asking me, how's the little mandingo doing? What's going on with the human dorsal fin? When's he coming out another stealth camp? Is he okay? Is he still alive? What's going on with little Schmick? Little Schmick's fine, don't worry about it, guys. I mean, it was only, what was it, 3 or 4 weeks ago? He was out on a wild camp with me in the Lake District. Aye, and if you've been watching long enough, you know the score mandingos. For the last 5 years I've been running this channel. Little Mick's only ever came out once every 4 or 5 weeks, sometimes once every 2 months or 3 months, just whatever, you know what I mean? So there's nothing out of the ordinary at the minute. He was out 3 or 4 weeks ago, so that's just the way it's always been. He's totally fine, don't worry. The human dorsal fin is A-OK, as they say in the mountain villages of Patagonia. You better believe they do, guys. I know I'm not working in the factory anymore, and I'm not seeing Mick every day, but I am in contact with him. You know, we message each other. Me, Mick, and another lad at work, my best friend at work, Robbie Bird, the bird man from Brazil. We still put our football cooping on together every weekend, so I'm in contact with the lads all the time, picking our teams, our football cooping. Not that we ever win anything, but I just managed, start again, I just messaged Mick earlier on today, asking him, I says, Mandingo, little Mandingo, do you fancy coming on a stealth camp with me next weekend? And he messages straight back, so he must be up for it. He messages straight back saying, aye, yes Mandingo, I'll come on a camp with you. So there you go, guys. little schmick, the human dorsal Finley queer, he's coming out with me next week on a stealth camp, so that's something to look forward to, guys. I'm certainly looking forward to Mick joining me. It's always a good laugh. I know you guys enjoy it, pardon me, when Mick comes out. So there you go. Don't worry, little Mick is fine and dandy. There's nothing out of the ordinary at the minute. He only ever comes out camping with me once every 4, 5, 6 weeks. So everything is A-OK. You better believe it is, guys. I'm going to enjoy my can of Thatchers. You guys just remember that little schmick will be coming out with me next week on another camp. So that is something for you legends to look forward to. I'm 99.9% sure he's coming out. I can't 100% guarantee it. I can 100% guarantee I'll be out. If I get my arm chopped off or my balls chopped off, I'll still be out. Oh matron, nothing's going to stop this mandingo. But I cannot 100% say Mick will be out. You know, the days leading up to it, he could be full of little man flu. He could be rough as a badger's arse if he's been out on the lash dingo the night before mandingos. You know what I'm talking about. But I am 99.9% sure that Schmick is joining me on a camp next week. It might be a stealth camp, you never know. It might be a wild camp up on the hills in a beautiful location. We'll see. So he'll either be in a Sunday night video or a Wednesday night video in a week's time from now. You better believe it, guys. I hope that's answered that question. Little Schmick is still alive and kicking. You know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Rice. Pansexual. Time for a little chest warmer. Yeah. Right. Oh yes. I nearly shit myself there. Cheese mandingos. Smokehead. Smokehead. You better believe it. It's a funny one, guys. If you can remember when I reviewed this whiskey before, it certainly isn't my favourite one. It's a funny old taste. Obviously you're going to have to wait for the world famous whiskey review till I tell you exactly what I think about it. But what it is doing, it's warming the old chest around you up. Because it is getting cold now. The temperature's dropped quite a bit over the last hour. And this is doing the old job dingo for me, mandingos. You know, makes sense. I'm all wrapped up though. I've got my down jacket on underneath here. My warm hat. I think I'll put my down trousers on soon. Because when I'm sitting on that cold plastic seat, my arse, my big fat hairy spotty arse is getting cold. So the down pants, yeah, that'll keep me warm from the waist down. The old slim waistline, you better believe it. Been raining again, but I think it's just stopped. Just a fine drizzle. Plenty of cars still out about. And nobody's got a clue that this mandingo is stealth camping in the back of an old lorry trailer. The old lorry map enemy trailer. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I kind of get my words out. I'm mumbling, a few drinks, a few ciders. That's what it's all about on the Blood Outdoor Show, guys. We take nothing serious here. It's all positivity, the old positivity and good times. Hey, I'm not off talking shy tonight, but that's just the way it goes. Rice. Talking about people asking us questions, I get some fun. Oh, look at, I'm running out of questions, to be honest. I used to get people all the time asking them, please keep asking me questions. I love it, because like, it gives me something to talk about in the videos. It really does. Aye. Ask us a question in private, through Instagram, email us, ask us a question. I can't guarantee I'll answer everyone. Some questions are a bit ridiculous and they can't be answered. Yeah, it'll get us in trouble if I answer some of the questions people ask. But aye, whether you're commenting on YouTube, private messages through Instagram, or email us, blottoutdoors@outlook.com. Ask us some questions, and that gives me some shite to talk about in the videos. Aye, but I've had some people saying, are you regretting leaving the factory? You must be regretting leaving the factory, Mandingo, or do you think you've made a mistake leaving the factory? Look, like I've explained loads of times before, there's nothing big-headed about me. I don't think I'm any better than anyone. Bloody hell. I live in an ex-council house. I've got a pod belly, yellow teeth, a wonky smile. My face looks like I had 50 paper rounds when I was a kid. No, I'm certainly, it certainly won't go to my head. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. It certainly won't go to my head that I'm doing this as a full-time job. But to answer the question, I do miss the crack with the lads. I've only been left the factory 2 weeks. So it's weird, you know, when you've worked there for 18 years. It's like cutting an arm off or cutting your leg off, leaving somewhere where you've worked for so long and you've got a connection to loads of lads who you think the world of. But I miss the crack with the lads and the banter. Obviously you can tell I was one of the main ones, one of the practical jokers, one of the idiots of the factory. So I miss all that side of it, but I don't miss the factory. You can see how much I love what I'm doing. I mean, look where I am. I'm in the back of an old stinking trailer and I'm having the time of my life. This would be hell on earth to some people, and for me, I feel like I'm camping. Like, I feel like I'm spending a night in the Ritz. Do you know what I mean, guys? I love this, and I think you can see that when I'm going out on my wild camps on a Wednesday night, when I'm stealth camping. There's nothing fake, there's no bullshit on the Blood Outdoor Show. That's probably what makes the channel work, that I'm just a normal, ugly bugger. Likes a whiskey, likes a bit crap on. I like to involve the fans in the channel, you know, by having a bit crap on with you. And yeah. Cheers, Mandingos. I'm having the time of my life, and I really appreciate all you absolute legends supporting my channel. And I don't even know what I'm talking about now. I'm waffling that much shite, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So what that means is it's time for more whiskey. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to chill out, and you know what? I'm getting hungry. So I think tonight I'm going to cook me food fest, and I'm going to do the whiskey with you later on. You know what I'm talking about. Ricicles. Amazing. Oh. Oh, the glove of self-love. Oh. Oh yes, folks. Smoked haddock. Vegetable Uncle Bensky Bait International. Playboy Bunny Boiler. Icicles. There's a little bit stuck to the old pansexual. The old pansexual. Pansexual. Oh. But that doesn't bother me, guys. Not too bad. Alright then, however then, let's get sat down and get stuck into this lovely meal. Right. Oh yes, my fansexuals, look at that. The thing of beauty. 2 smoked haddock fillets. Fillets? The old filetskis. 2 smoked haddock fillets. In vegetable icicles from my good friend Uncle Bensky Bates. Just what you need on a cold night, staying in the back of a rusty old lorry trailer in the old bivouac. However, let's get some of this flesh. Look at that, guys. Steaming hot. Oh my goodness. This is one of mine and Mrs. Blott's favourite meals when we're cooking in the house. You can't beat a little bit smoked haddock or smoked cod, whatever it is you got. We always call it yellowfish. We'll say, do you fancy some yellowfish for supper? Would I? Tremendous. Get some of that yellowfish on there with a bit of lice. Absolutely unbelievable. This is serious stealth camping. You better believe it is, guys. Oh my goodness. Lovely, jubbly is the sea in the south of France. You can see the steam coming off it. Hot piping meal, smoked haddock, vegetable lice. This is better than any takeaway you can get, guys. For me, this is better than any restaurant, any pub, any beer garden. This is what it's all about. Let's get some more flesh. The old flisheroonie. Oh. Wow. A bit skin on there. Doesn't really bother us the skin. I can take it or leave it. I prefer not to have it. The old foreskin in your mouth. Oh, made from. Oh, man. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Oh wow. Straight out of the old frying pansexual. Pansexual. What? Pansexual. What do you mean? Frying pan? Frying pan sexual. You know what I'm talking. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The old frying pansexuality. Tremendous. Oh yeah. Well guys, while I'm finishing this last bit off, I want to say a massive thank you to all you absolute legends who have supported my channel, the Blood Outdoor Show, over this last week. It's very much appreciated, guys. As you can see at this moment in time, I'm not smash burgered like I normally am. I might be when I finish my wine off. Cheers, Mandingos. Behind me, I've got a few more shots of whiskey. There's about that much left in the bottle. That might just send me over the edge. The edge of reason. The old Bono and Edge from U2. You know what I'm talking about. Yes. So I'm taking this chance now, while I'm not wrecked, while I'm talking sensibly, to say a massive thank you to all you legends who've supported my channel over this last week. And as I always say, guys, I never ever, and I never will, ask anyone to buy me a coffee. It's totally optional. You know, I always leave it in the comment section on every video. There's a link there for buy me a coffee. If you want to do that, that's great. I always put it on the screen for 10 seconds. If you want to buy me a coffee, there's a link in the comment section where you can do that. So if you're just watching, cheers Mandingos. If you can give me a thumbs up, magic. And if you leave a comment, I am over the moon with that. But if you have gone out your way and you have bought us a Jurgen coffee, cheers Mandingos. Each and every one of you is an absolute legend, and this one is a massive, big fast I thank you to all you unbelievable legends of the Blood Outdoor Show. Pardonsky, there's your names down there, and down there, guys. Thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. Ricicles. Not much food left, guys. This has been bit foreskin, sorry, bit skin. If I can try and avoid it, I will. I've eaten most of the skin, to be honest. Oh, I'll tell you what, the last time I made this meal, when I was wild camping, where I'm stealth camping tonight, but like camping in general, it was about 2 or 3 years ago. I was camping with the two Chris's. I think we were at Angleton. It was the first time I camped at Angleton. And I had this. We were all in our own tents together. I'll start again. We were all in our own tents by ourselves. cooking our food. And then after we finished our food, we were all going to go into, I think, Cowboy Chris's tent. I can't remember. Cowboy Chris's tent or young Chris's tent. And I felt funny. So them two went in the tent together and they were saying, Mandingo, Chris, how are you coming over? I says, give us 5 minutes. You know when you feel funny, and I threw my guts up. You know, I can hear them laughing. I had a carrier bag, the old Aldi carrier bag. I was hoying my guts up. In the end, I just stayed by myself. I drank a couple of bottles of water, sorted myself out. I don't know what it was. I don't know if the fish was on the turn, if I hadn't cooked it properly. But fish is easy to cook, isn't it? It cooks really quick, but yeah, that was a million times better tonight compared to the last time I cooked yellow fish. The old yellow fish and Rooney. Anyway, good God, I've been talking shite for far too long. So, when I finished eating this, I'm going to sit back, rub my fat belly, finish my wine off, and I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. You better believe I will. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Rice. Oh yes, Mandingos, you know what time it is. Wasky time. And this is what I've got this week. Smokehead Islay single malt Scotch Wasky. Kindly given to me from a legend by the name of Adam Gooch. Cheers, Adam, my man friend. It is very much appreciated. You better believe it is. Oh yes. And let's get this popped in. The old famous Cup Dingo Mandingos. Oh yes. You know it makes sense. Okay then. Let's get the old Schneckerobel in. You better believe it. Oh, a strong, overpowering, straight away, smoky smell dingo mandingos. Maybe like a smoky barbecue smell. Give her a swirl around, guys. Whoop, spillage. Spilt me lord. Arr. Overpowering smoke, like a barbecue smell. Fish. I'm getting a lot of fish, guys. The stinky fish. I've had to open the door. I've had that pulled down. I've had to push the shutter up. It was honking of fish in here. Smell your ma. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get back on with the Wasky overview. Like a barbecue thing I said. And maybe the slightest, and I'm talking about the slightest little bit of orange in there. I'm sure, I've definitely done this once before. maybe twice. I think the first time I done it, you know, was with little Schmick, about 2 or 3 years ago. And we were taken back by it at the time. We weren't impressed. And I give it a low score. I can't remember what I give, 3 or a 4, something like that. And you know, over this last 2 or 3 years, doing the whisky reviews, you get used to all the different type of flavours. The last time I reviewed it, see, because your taste buds change over time, don't they? You get a little bit more refined. Do you know what I mean? But I think I reviewed it 6, 7, 8 months ago. I can't remember. A year ago, I don't know. And I might have given it something like 6 or something last time. So you kind of get used to things, don't you? The more you try it, you get used to it. Different foods you've been eating before, blend with it better. The old Fusilier, you know what I'm talking about, guys. But then maybe the slightest little bit of like a orangey, chocolate orange thing going on. I might be way off. That is just what I'm getting, man, dingoes. Anyway, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Oh, the old wind dingo's picking up. Here we go. Oh, straight away, very smoky. And like I said, with the smell, a barbecue thing, like a smoky barbecue thing going on. I've got to be honest, it's not the smoothest, guys. It is as rough as a badger's arse with sandpaper stuck to it. That's how rough it is. This is a whisky for serious whisky tasters. If you're not big on whisky, it's not a one for you. If you're looking at getting into whisky, it certainly won't ding dang do for you. No siree. It is a one for a whiskey connoisseur like me, a total expert. You better believe it. Alright, let's get into the taste. Oh, a little bit more fake drinking, guys. You know what I'm talking about. Like a burnt wood. It's harsh, it's rough, it's very smoky. Oh, it's a big, strong, burnt wood thing, like I've said already a couple of times. Oh, very peaty, the old pig tongue. It's weird, it's strong, it's harsh, it's rough. But in tingling me tongue, you can get some nice whiskies, can't you? You can get some nice quality single malts that go down smooth. But although they go down smooth, they can leave a tingle on the old tongue. Dingo, there's nothing like that. It's just rough, and it's just it's quite nasty, to be honest. I don't know. I was hoping after the last time I done it, I was going to be a bit more refined, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. What's all this? I don't know. I'm delving into the deepest flavourings, and I'm getting the slightest little bit of orange. I did see orange in the taste, didn't I? A little bit like chocolate orange. There's the slightest fruit thing there. There's nothing obvious, but if I had to say, like a smoky, burnt chocolate, orange, burnt wood, rough as a badger's arse, doesn't go down smooth, Not a great experience. Adam Gooch, I'm sorry mate, I really do appreciate the wasky. Please don't take any offence by this. I've had people before who have took offence and they've sent me email and they've slandered us off. Mandingo, I've bought you that wasky and you didn't give it a good review. How dare you? It's not a personal attack on people if I don't give it a good score. You're sending us a wasky. I've got to be honest for my amazing subscribers, and that, for me, it isn't very enjoyable. I'll drink it because I'm sitting here in a cold Lorry trailer, the old Lorry Mac trailer. You guys who know about football know exactly what I'm talking about. But however, time for the old score dingoes. I've got nothing else to say about it. Where we're at. I can't remember what I gave it last time. I'm sure the first time I done a review and I give it a 3 or a 4. I think about a year ago, 8 months ago, the last time I did it, I was being a bit generous and I give it a 6. I'm not going to give it a 6 again. I'm going to drop my knickers. I mean, sorry guys, I'm going to drop my score. I'm going to give it a 5. A bog standard, middle of the road, 5 out of 10 dingo mandingos. I tell you what, I'm doing that, but I've still drank it, so it can't be too bad. But there you go guys. Smokehead. Oh, there's a Driggeroonie in there. Waste not, want not, as they say in the back streets of Brooklyn. Smokehead Isla single malt Scotch whisky. 5 out of 10 for this Mandingo. Cheers Adam mate, very much appreciated. There you go guys, that is the end of this week's whisky review. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Right. Boom. Oh yes, my fansexuals. I'm all snug as a bug in a rug now in the old bivouac. Yes, I'm tucked into the sleeping bag, nice and warm and toasty. It's time to say bonjour and good night Vienna. It's been a fantastic night, one of the best stealth camps ever. Totally covered in this lorry truck trailer, wherever it's called. In the bivouac, yes. Brilliant. You cannot whack it. You cannot whack it, mandingos, as they say in the deepest forest of the Congo. You know, makes sense. Well, folks, I'm going to say bonjour and good night, Vienna. And I'll see you legends first thing in the morning at coffee time. You better believe I will. Bicycles. Good morning, mandingos. 9:10. I slept really well. I've got to be honest, I've got a little bit of a headache. So I'm going to drink a bottle of water, get a quick pee, the old Slash Gordon. Aye. And I'll be as right as rain, you better believe it. I woke up a few minutes ago, sounded like a seagull walking along the top. I was thinking, what the hell's that? You know, like when you're half awake, half asleep. Running around all over the roof. Alright then guys, time to get up, time to get packed away, get a drink of water, bring you back in a few nail sedagas. Nice. So that's it folks, I'm all packed away. Baghdad's ready to put on the old macaroni. Bin diesel with all my shite. It's been an absolutely fantastic place to do a stealth camp, but now it's time to hit the street and get out of Dodge City. I just need to climb over this first guys. I need to lower my bag down there. I'll bring it back. We're making our way out of this demolition site. Here we go folks. The state of the place. I stop in some monkey places, don't I? You better believe I do. That's it guys, we're out. Another successful stealth camp completed. Well folks, that's it. That's the end of this week's stealth camping video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had an absolutely fantastic time as usual. If you have liked it guys, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Very much appreciated. That's it. Please join me on my next camping adventure, which will be a wild camp on Wednesday night. Join me next Friday for another takeaway review, and next Sunday for another serious stealth camp. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Right.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.